RV thing that we get to do because we have an RV. So this is our setup where we keep our propane tanks. It's here on the front of our rig. As you can see, that's the front of our rig. We've got a nice cover for our tow jack, or our that lifts the hitch up. I can't think of the name of it, man. But this is where we keep our propane. This is our propane tank cover. And I just refilled the propane tanks. Took them down to a local store. Got them refilled. Part of how we do this, since we have a dog and we have a truck, in the back of our truck we have a shield for the seat so that dog hair and whatnot doesn't get all over everything. You can see back here we've got our handy dandy little red Corvette, our wagon. B's old bed is in here so he can sleep on it, and then so we're using these connection points to hold on to the propane so it will keep them upright while we drive. And now I'm going to lift these things. They're fairly heavy, so I'm going to set you all up over here somewhere, set the camera up so you can see what's going on as I place them where they are supposed to go. This is all part of the RV life, folks. So yes, there's the great joy of getting to be in different places, and there's also the reality of having to do all these things. So we got these 7-gallon tanks. Once we get them over here, you have to lift this piece right here. This is your connector. Get it all set and out of the way. Then place the tanks on here. And there's this lovely metal piece. Got to lift everything up high enough so that you can get, and that's probably going to stay there until that's all messed up now, but we're going to get it fixed up. I'm going to bring the other tank and set it in place over here. So one of the frustrations with trying to do this is when one of these pieces decides that it's going to do whatever instead of doing what you need it to do. Like anything. So, get this set up, get this cross beam high enough so it'll click in onto your propane tanks. And then we're going to twist the top part down until it holds it, holding your propane tanks in place. Yup. Then of course, they're not actually connected yet, so we take our connector, connect it onto the tank. I like to make sure it's nice and snug, and we'll connect this one as well. So connecting both sides, make sure both tanks are connected. What I personally do, there's a lever here. I shift it over to the one that I'm going to use, and then I open that one slowly. First couple turns to open it up are slow. This little indicator turns from red to green, letting us know there's propane flowing through it. And then I'm going to open it all the way up because all the parts of the RV are set up to make sure that the propane flows at the correct level. Then I just place this right over the top And that is putting the propane tanks on. So we are currently in New Orleans having ourselves a good time, and I just paid for 2 7-gallon tanks, so 14 gallons of propane. I just paid $66, which kind of tripped me out a little bit. Propane was $4.29 per gallon. Now this is November, so it might make sense that it's a little more expensive. It's time to keep your heater on and do all those lovely things. But my question to you is, where are you at? And how much are you paying to refill your propane tanks? How big are your propane tanks? If you are a full-time RVer, what does it take to keep propane in your rig? And of course, we use propane for our water heater, so we have hot showers, hot water to wash dishes. We also use it for our oven to cook, our stove to cook. Currently, we are not using it for our heater, so 2 tanks have actually lasted us 3 months, I think, maybe even a little longer. So not too bad, not too bad. I don't know, for those of you with the sticks and bricks home, I don't know what you're paying for your gas, but I think we're doing pretty good in this RV life. Anyway, hope you're having a great day, and you're always welcome to connect with us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. We have a podcast for our breakfast and Bible sessions. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to chat with you. We'd love to know what's going on with your life and how you're doing. TullyAdventurers, explore.